I met John about 40 years ago, and I'm sure there's people in the room who have known him longer than that, and some less than that. We were walking our dogs in Wakta Reserve, comparing notes, talking about wives, kids, whatever. That was before the kids, I think. Yeah. So we've been through a bit together. We had a great partnership in sorts with the greyhound racing, and we celebrated our wins vigorously and supported ourselves with the downs, of which there are a few. We got up to a bit of mischief and done things we shouldn't have done, but that's okay. We got through that. John's got a fair bit in common, I think, with myself, but also everybody else, most people in the room, I guess. He loves a red wine, loves his port. We both married women that could talk with a mouthful of marbles underwater. So it's been pretty adventurous going forward. We both had a boy and a girl, and all about the same age. So there's a lot of similarities. And one thing about John was he was always looking a bit like myself for the silver bullet. He had a system going on the casino or the TAB and whatever. And we've been pretty successful, both of us. We're 70 and we're both still working, so that's pretty good. But all in all, towards the late 80s there was a film producer hanging around Noble Park, and he was looking for some subject matter for The Castle. And he interviewed John and I, and we really had to talk him into not naming Darryl Kerridge Darryl Clark, but that was okay. But all in all, John's been a great friend, and he's pretty predictable, laid back, country boy at heart, but as honest as they come, and a really great friend, and I want to wish him a very happy birthday tonight.
I've just asked Joy if I could say a few words, but there are a bunch of arseholes in this room that don't need to be congratulated. But no, the little fella over here in the corner, I got transferred doing my apprenticeship to email, and there was this funny little guy. He used to walk around the joint singing all day. And we all thought there was something wrong with him. Now we know, right? He just cannot stop bloody singing. But so we did a few things like with, there's another old farm. Where is Noel?
No.
Yeah, we used to go surfing and muck around, and the best thing that ever happened to us was after surfing, we'd muck around, play guitar and whatever, and a girl walked up to us one day and said, I want you to play at my birthday. I want your band to play at my birthday. And we go, what band? We were just sitting there mucking around. She said, no, you guys, you've got to be playing in a band. Oh, shit. So I went and bought a drum kit, and I went and bought a bass guitar, and about 3 weeks later we're playing at a bloody 21st or something, or an 18th birthday in Kew, and it all went stupid from there. Chadstone Footy Club, where he's a legend footballer. Mount Buller. We're not allowed to talk about Mount Buller anyway, but because there's snow bunny things up. They'll be going nuts tonight because it's going to be... We've been around, right, over how many years?
No,
it's 50 years now. 50 years. 50. Can you imagine that? Same bloody guys singing the same shit for 50 years. It is really... and then I rang John one day. I was at the yacht club down at Royal Melbourne, and I said, mate of mine's working at Triple M. And he goes, oh, big deal. What's that about? I said, we're going in to meet John Fogarty. I think he nearly pissed his pants, honestly. So we wandered into bloody Triple M, and the great man John Fogarty came down, and we were all so stupid. Noel had forgotten the fucking camera. So there's no record of it, so it doesn't really matter. But we're really clever people. honestly. But I just think it's fantastic to catch up with so many guys, and as his friends, you know, going back from, how old were you, Pixie? She was only, I thought you were over age. Oh, bugger. Joy, Joe Lamac, all the old guys that were doing apprenticeships, and the fact that we're all still mates is, I don't think it happens much these days, but I think it's a testament to the man, right? He hasn't lost any friends over all those years. So put your hands together for Mr. John.
Good on you, Squiz.
Sorry, guys. None of you blokes probably know me, but you will. I met Johnny when I was 17 at email. He was my first boss, and we're still mates now, 40 years later. The biggest thing he ever said to me, which I've always learned, that's why bookmakers drive Mercedes and punters kick cans. Thank you.
Okay, for the guys of you that don't know me, I'm Tim Warren. Yet half the rumours are true and all the good ones aren't. I've had the pleasure of knowing Johnny since I was just a young fella myself, and the last time I saw the Flair reunion was at my 40th, and you're waiting for the undercover reunion, but 2/3 of them are here. Oh, sorry, it was only 2/5. Who? Oh, I'm not counting Darren. I want to say he's been a great influence on my life. He bought my 22 Fieldmaster rifle from me once and never even shot one of his greyhounds with it. It was about all it was useful for. But he's been a constant support of my life, and he's been a mate, and we've been known to murder a couple of beers here and there. And I've probably rums, and I'll probably do that again tonight.
Geez, how do I follow all that? No. I only know how to sing, I don't know how to talk. Like, hang on, Noel's here.
I'd just like to say, I'm not prepared for this, but John's been one of my best mate for since we were 15, and I've just got to say that I had the best time of my life with John and Joy and all the gang. Now I'm in Mission Beach, and I deeply miss him. And I'd just like to say to John, happy 70th, and maybe we keep going, mate.
Keep on rocking. Just keep on rocking, that's all I can say. Yeah. Thank everybody for coming tonight. It's been awesome, and it's a terrific catch up, and I just couldn't think of anything better to do if you're going to click over 70. So to have all you people here tonight, it's awesome to me. It really means a lot. I'm sort of still doing these gigs, and I'm still working, believe it or not. And Joy and me have got a pact. We reckon we can't retire because we're going to kill each other. So Joy's still working at Westpac, and I'm down at Laser Chill. So there's probably a few more years there to go. So, but while the gigs are still going, it's all good to me. So enjoy, everybody.
Before you blow out, mate, So, the proposed toast to John. Here's to John. 3 cheers. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Blow me up, mate.